Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for July 11th, 2025. This is your first look at the opening numbers for Friday. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. Vegas Summer League gets us started. 8 games starting with the Grizzlies and the Celtics. Grizzlies are -4 after opening up -3.5. 185.5 is your total. That game tips off at 1 Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Pacific. And if you've never been to the NBA Summer League, and I was bouncing back and forth today. It is really cool the way that they have it because they have games going on in the Thomas and Mack where UNLV plays, and they also have games in the Cox Pavilion where the UNLV women's team plays. And you can go between both arenas without ever having to go outside. It's very cool, a great experience if you've ever had a chance to see that tournament. The game getting the most early action is Chicago and Toronto. That game starts at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Toronto opened -4.5, but that number has been bet up to 5.5. Your total is 176 after opening at 175. Major League Baseball will get underway at 7:05 Eastern Time with the Miami Marlins heading to Baltimore to take on the O's. Baltimore minus $1.30 with a total of 9. Seattle and Detroit getting the most action early on with Detroit bet up to 220 after opening up $2 even. 7 is your total, and of course, we'll talk about this a little bit later because it's your free play as well. But of course, if we're talking about a total that involves that is 7, we're talking about Tarek Skubal, and Tarek Skubal will indeed get the start for the Tigers against Luis Castillo for the M's. I know the focus is going to be on the Cubs and the Yankees, but I think this series is one that definitely deserves your attention. I think when it's all said and done in October, I think those big-name teams that you might expect to be fighting for a World Series championship, I think there's going to be a team that's going to step up and bite the big boys this year. WNBA offers up 2 games starting at 7:30 Eastern Time between the Atlanta Dream and the Indiana Fever, followed by the Connecticut Sun and Seattle Storm at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Fever -2, 167.5. Seattle, as you would expect, 18.5, 158 is your total. We should note that the total on the Dream Fever game has risen 6 points after opening up 161.5. The Storm number has moved 3 points on the side after opening up 15.5. So a lot of movement on the side and total in both of those WNBA games. Could be a good opportunity to middle if you'd like to do that. Check that. CFL, 1 game. Calgary will be taking on Saskatchewan. The Riders are 5.5. 53.5 is your total. So big day on the diamond, the court, the gridiron. Guys, go to Pickdawgz.com. Jump on an all-access pass right now. They're already on the site, locked and loaded. We're on a 16-6 overall run, good for 877 units of profit, including a pretty sweet 12-5 run in Major League Baseball, plus 577 units. Really wish Cleveland and the White Sox did not get rained out today because I thought that was going to be in the bag. This month of July, overall winners for all access members, 60% winners. So don't miss out this weekend. It's going to be a terrific weekend as we continue to build bankroll for football. And if you're ready to make that long-term commitment, just jump on that annual all access pass, guys. It's just $4.11 a day. It will give you every play that I release, whether it's the upcoming NFL season, college football, NBA, NHL, college basketball, you get it. It will pick you right up at this point in 2025 and set you right back down at this point in 2026 for just $4.11 a day. And of course, if that's not in your budget, I have a 3-day pass, 7-day pass, 30-day pass. We'll have a 3-pack. Individual plays will be available as well. Now, before I get to your free play, today I went and put up my NFL season passes, season pass. I also put up my college football season pass. So both of those packages in addition to the NFL exhibition season, are already up on the website. So please check that out when you get a chance. If you've been with me the last couple of years in the NFL, we know, NFL specifically, you know that we have absolutely destroyed it. So please make sure that you get involved. Hit that link below that will take you to the brand new Pickdawgz.com website. Let's get to your free play for Friday, and we'll go to rotation number 913, 914 between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. As mentioned, Luis Castillo 5-5, 3.31 ERA goes for the M's against Tarek Skubal, 10-2, 2.02 ERA. Detroit minus 220, 7 under minus 20. Not a secret why people are betting the Tigers. But 7 seems to be too small of a number to ask of the general public. Right now, we see 74% of the early money on the over, although it does appear that the sharp money is on the under because that juice has moved from minus $1.10 each way to minus $1.20 under. And we know Tarek Skubal is going to give us a chance to cash this ticket. Opponents are hitting just 192 against Skubal this year, who is a perfect 8-0 at home with an ERA of 2.06. The veteran, of course, is in the middle of an 18-inning stretch where he has not allowed an earned run, and in 3 of his last 5 starts, he has allowed exactly no earned runs. He has pitched into the 6th inning in 13 straight starts, so we know what we're going to get out of Skubal. Luis Castillo hasn't been quite as impressive, but he is a guy that I've followed his entire career, and he is in the middle of an 11-inning stretch without allowing an earned run. He's allowed just 1 earned run over his last 13 innings. So we got 2 starters that are at the peak of their game right now, which is why we see the total that we do. The under has cashed 7 times in their last 10 meetings, and behind both starters, when we always have to figure in the bullpens, both bullpens are above average. I think that's fair to say. So when the starters are out, and very rarely does anybody go 8 innings, let alone 9 innings. When the starters are out, I feel like I can lean on both bullpens to continue towards the path of cashing this ticket. So we also have to remember, and I don't want to talk about it, but we also have to think about and factor in, man, what are we getting out of Seattle after the jaws of victory was snatched from them by the New York Yankees last night? Dramatic fashion, for sure. And I thought for 7 innings, that game was going under, still an under game. But yeah, even if the handicap is right, sometimes the games lose. Gut-wrenching game if you had the under. But when we move forward, now I wonder, okay, well, where is Seattle? Where are they mentally? And they're going to be facing a pretty good pitcher, and they got to get right quick. So your free pitch or your free pick, first pitch 7:05 Eastern Time, 4:05 Pacific. Your free pick for Tuesday is under 7 minus $1.20. Now, guys, go to Pickdawgz.com where every individual play and every long-term pass is locked and loaded, including my annual all-access pass for just $4.11 a day. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Thank you for all the comments on Twitter or on YouTube and X, I guess it is. I still call it Twitter. I mean, don't we still want it to be Twitter? I miss the bird. I want the X. I could care less who owns it. I just want my blue bird back. That's another story. Thank you for joining me. Hit that like and subscribe button. You can find me on Twitter/X at Dana Lane Sports. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Friday.